1000 common ore. There's another type which you research later, which is rare ore, which would be showed under it. You could also find out by clicking on a smelter, and it says how much you have and versus how much it can hold. Each smelter can hold 10,000, while each storage unit can only hold 5,000. With this research topic allows you to make a laser, which is the first weapon you can get as Eden. So in this map, it really doesn't matter, but in other maps, it kind of does. Or if you're doing multiplayer, you can also hotkey locations by hitting Control F5, and then if you hit F5, it will return you to that. So it's kind of handy to have if you have multiple column expansions or something. You could similarly hotkey units by using Control 1 through 9, and then if you scroll away, it will select it. Okay, you may be wondering what each of these do. This one allows you to see what all your factories are doing, so you can jump to them pretty quickly, and then you can go from there. Like, it's also helpful if you have a large colony. This one is for your labs, which it's researching nothing, which is bad because we have 3 people. So now I'm building more cargo trucks so we can mine faster, but also later on when we get rare ore, we can we can. Okay, now you may have noticed that a meteor just hit that. That causes damage, so you have to repair it with a convec or a repair vehicle, which I don't have yet. Now another thing I forgot to make was an advanced lab. There are 3 types of labs: standard, advanced, and basic. But basic really doesn't matter in any map because it's replaced by the standard. You only see that if you do like the campaign missions or maybe some custom map. Alright, so I said before that I didn't have repair vehicles, so I'll show you what they look like. For that you have to research this. Now as you see, all the numbers are fairly good, and our morale's rising. It could be better, but it's not bad for right now. Also, when something happens, like it says research just completed, you can hit the spacebar and it will center in on where that event happened. So it's kind of useful to get from one place to another. So same thing, E to set it, go up, down, up. Now the advanced lab, if it gets hit by a meteor or blows up in any way, it'll explode, which could cause damage. So you want to build it kind of far away. But remember, it has to be connected by a tube also. So just build a tube there. Now it would help a decent amount if we had more scientists, because for a research topic, the first number is how many you have assigned, and the second number is how many people you could have working on it at one point. So and because your medical centers always get disabled from lack of scientists when you're using all of them. So the easiest way is just take one person off research and put it at the hospital, at the medical center. The benefit to having more people researching is it will just research faster. So I'm going to just start training them. Eden, it takes a lot shorter time than it does for Plymouth, but it's just one of the way to balance each one. Now, when something's building, it'll when it reaches full health, that's when it's done. So it is almost finished. On bulldozed ground, it would have actually been built faster. Now, I just started building another tokamak because I know, based on the size of the colony, it's going to be running kind of low on power. Because the advanced lab takes 50 from 90, so you only have 40 left. Now the power requirements you can see listed. This is 50, residencies are 20, so it just varies from building to building. Alright, now there are two things to research. The first one that I started, high temperature superconductivity, improves how productive these are, so it goes up to 300. So that'll temporarily help your power, and also you won't need as many tokamaks. Alright, so it's still not quite it. There are different stages in morale. There's terrible, poor, fair, good, and excellent. Now everything hinges on upon your morale. Like your food production, it will actually increase when you have high morale. How long it takes to build something will decrease in high morale. So that'll be that base morale basically will govern everything. It also governs how fast your population increases. At low morale, it will actually decrease. Now, I'm starting to research rare ore here. Rare ore allows you to build a a lot more buildings and vehicles. So you're going to eventually need it. Although in some fast multiplayer games, you might be able to kill your opponent before then. But if the game's going on for any amount of time, you're gonna need it.